This is Parker Solar Probe, the spacecraft NASA sent closer to the Sun than any mission before. People say it touched the Sun, but what does that actually mean? It did not land on a surface. It entered the Sun's outer atmosphere, the corona. That one detail matters because Parker Solar Probe is not a story about humans reaching a solid surface. The Sun does not have a solid surface like Earth. It is a star, a huge system of plasma, heat, magnetic fields, and charged particles. So when NASA says Parker touched the Sun, it means the spacecraft crossed into a region where solar material is still connected to the Sun by magnetic forces and waves. Parker Solar Probe was launched in 2018. It is a real NASA spacecraft, built to survive closer to the Sun than any spacecraft before it, and to measure what is happening there directly. That is the important part. Directly. For decades, scientists could observe the Sun from far away. They could study light, images, radiation, and solar activity from a distance. But Parker was designed to fly into the environment where some of those processes actually begin. To survive there, Parker Probe hides behind a heat shield, the thermal protection system. The shield faces the Sun, while the instruments sit behind it in shadow. Behind that shield, Parker measures particles, electric fields, magnetic fields, and the structure of the solar wind. The solar wind is the stream of charged particles flowing outward from the Sun. It does not stay near the Sun. It spreads across the solar system and reaches Earth. That matters because solar activity can affect satellites, astronauts, communications, navigation, and power systems. So Parker Solar Probe is not just flying close to the Sun for a record. It is trying to answer a deeper question. How does the Sun create the environment that surrounds every planet, including ours? The corona is one of the strangest parts of that question. It is the Sun's outer atmosphere, but it is extremely hot, dynamic, and shaped by magnetic fields. Parker flies through parts of this environment and samples it from inside. That is what touched the Sun really means. Not landing, not touching a hard surface. A spacecraft entered the Sun's outer atmosphere and measured particles and fields from a place no spacecraft had sampled this way before. Parker Solar Probe does not control the Sun. It does not make the Sun safer. It does something more honest and maybe more powerful. It sends a small machine into the edge of a star and brings back data from inside one of the most extreme environments in the solar system.